Will Senegal's coach be suspended? And what it means for AFCON going forward. Welcome to Real Offside Banter, the home of African football. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. You know, at my age, I've watched AFCON long enough to know this truth. AFCON is not just football. AFCON is pressure, pride, and politics of decisions. Now, the big question people are asking is simple. Will Senegal's coach be suspended? Let me speak like an African football man who has seen it all, not like someone chasing headlines. Right now, you'll hear two kinds of stories. One side says CAF has already moved against him. Another side says, no official confirmation yet, CAF is still reviewing. And that alone tells you something. Because when CAF starts reviewing a final, it means they don't want this behavior to become normal. Let's be honest, what happened in that final was heavy, not because of who won, not because of who lost, but because we saw a moment that can change the future of African football. A match protest that interrupted the flow of a final. Whether you support Senegal or Morocco, we must say it. When a team walks off, even briefly, the match changes. The rhythm changes. The pressure shifts. The crowd gets hotter, and football becomes something else. Now, if CAF suspends the Senegal coach, the message will be loud and clear. Under protest, you play on. You don't stop the tournament. And some people will say, good, that's discipline. Others will say, but what about fairness? What about VAR? What about consistency? This is where the real problem lives. Because VAR is like salt in soup. Small thing, but if you don't control it, everything spoils. If fans don't trust consistency, the tournament becomes toxic. Every decision becomes a conspiracy. Every close call becomes a war. And that is not the AFCON we want. So what happens next if CAF suspends him? First, Senegal, even as champions, could feel it immediately. A coach on the touchline is not decoration. He's the brain in real time. He adjusts shape. He reads momentum. He calms nerves. Remove that in a big match and you remove a layer of control. Second, going forward, every team in AFCON will learn one thing. If you protest, you'll pay. And that might sound harsh, but it could actually protect the competition. Because what we cannot allow is for protests to become tactics. Today it's one team, tomorrow it's two. Then we start having finals where football is played in pieces. 10 minutes here, 15 minutes pause, everybody shouting, VAR drama, crowd chaos. AFCON cannot grow like that. But here's my deeper point, my own African football heart talking. CAF must also fix the other side of the equation. If they punish protests, they must also improve transparency. Clearer VAR communication, referees that control games without ego, and decisions that look consistent from group stage to final. Because you can't demand discipline from players while the system looks uncertain. So my view is this, if CAF suspends the coach, it will protect match control. But if CAF doesn't improve VAR clarity and refereeing standards, we'll still have the same fire, just in a different place. African football fans, let me ask you as a brother, should CAF come down hard to stop walk-offs forever? Or should they focus more on fixing VAR consistency so protests don't happen in the first place? Drop your view, because this decision will shape the next AFCON more than any star player.